After years of silence and anticipation, GoPro is finally breaking cover with a long-awaited return to the 360-degree camera market. GoPro MAX 2 Insta360 has been in development for nearly 6 years, and in that time, it has evolved from a mere rumor into one of the most eagerly awaited camera releases of 2025. The first official teasers have now surfaced online, showing glimpses of the camera in action, and signaling that the successor to the original GoPro MAX, released back in 2019, is finally set to drop. This announcement not only reignites interest in GoPro's 360 ambitions, but also kicks off what is shaping up to be a heated showdown in the world of immersive content creation. The journey to the GoPro MAX 2 has been anything but smooth. GoPro first hinted at a successor in September 2023, indicating that a new 360 camera was in the works. At the time, it seemed the company was ready to challenge Insta360's growing dominance. Yet as months passed, the launch kept slipping. First, it was expected by the end of 2024. Then that timeline quietly shifted to 2025. Raising doubts about whether GoPro could even keep up with the rapidly evolving 360 space. The delay became even more glaring as competitors surged ahead, particularly Insta360, whose X3 and X5 models pushed the boundaries of consumer 360 imaging. A large part of this sluggish development appears to stem from internal issues at GoPro itself. The company has faced financial instability in recent years, culminating in CEO Nick Woodman voluntarily giving up his salary to help stabilize operations. Revenue decline and plummeting stock prices have forced GoPro to reconsider priorities and possibly divert resources away from innovation in niche product segments like 360 cameras. But now, with teaser images and cryptic dropping captions posted across social media, it looks like the Insta360 GoPro MAX 2 is finally ready to emerge from the shadows. From the images released so far, the GoPro MAX 2 appears to follow a design evolution rather than a total overhaul. One of the most notable changes is the placement of the dual cameras. While the original MAX had one lens subtly offset, the MAX 2 seems to centralize both lenses, aligning them more symmetrically within the body. This adjustment could improve stitching accuracy and post-processing, offering smoother 360-degree visuals. Another visible update is a finned heatsink on the front, borrowed from the GoPro Hero 13 Black, indicating GoPro's efforts to manage thermal performance better. Additional venting also suggests the camera is designed with longer recording sessions and higher resolution footage in mind, potentially addressing one of the original Max's weaknesses: overheating. Though GoPro hasn't disclosed official specifications yet, expectations are understandably high. The original GoPro MAX featured two 1.5.3-inch sensors and could capture 5.3K stitched video at 30 frames per second and still images up to 18 megapixels. However, the market has changed drastically since 2019, and anything less than 8K in 2025 could be viewed as underwhelming, especially when Insta360's flagship X5 already records 8K 360 footage at 30 frames per second and 5.7K at 60 frames per second. It's safe to predict that the GoPro MAX 2 will see a substantial bump in both resolution and frame rate, perhaps offering something like 8K at 30 frames per second and improved HDR capabilities. Enhanced sensor performance would not only improve dynamic range and low-light performance, but also raise the bar for reframing flexibility in post. While there's no confirmed information about LiDAR or advanced depth sensing features being included, the evolution of image stabilization is almost a given. GoPro's hyper-smooth stabilization has been a major selling point across its Hero line, and it's likely that an advanced iteration, perhaps something akin to Hypersmooth 6.0, will debut with the MAX 2. If the company wants to challenge Insta360's flow state stabilization or DJI's rock-steady tech, the Max 2 will need to offer buttery smooth footage that holds up across action-packed scenarios like mountain biking, skydiving, and vlogging while walking. There's also speculation that GoPro might implement some form of horizon leveling or real-time horizon lock that works seamlessly in 360 captures, further simplifying post-editing for creators. The 360 camera market has transformed significantly in the past few years. What once seemed like a niche for hardcore adventurers has now expanded to vloggers, real estate professionals, immersive content creators, and social media influencers. Insta360 offering not only technically superior products, but also a diverse product line to cater to different needs and budgets. The Insta360 X3 became a go-to option for many, and the X5 pushed things even further with unmatched clarity and resolution. DJI is also expected to enter the scene with its own 360 camera later in 2025, making the competitive landscape even more challenging for GoPro. With all that in mind, the Max 2 isn't just a camera. It's a strategic product that could redefine GoPro's position in the industry. The company needs a win, and this could be it if the Max 2 lives up to the rising expectations. Currently, the original GoPro MAX is still available and often heavily discounted, sometimes dropping as low as $299 due to its aging hardware. By contrast, the Insta360 X5 sells at around $549.99, making it significantly more expensive but also much more capable. It's likely that the GoPro Max 2 will land somewhere in the $499 to $599 range, Insta360 positioning it as a premium product with better specs and reliability than its predecessor but still more affordable than some high-end Insta360 models, at least if GoPro wants to stay competitive. GoPro's pricing strategy may end up being its strongest weapon. If it can deliver 8K video, improved stabilization, and effective heat management at a sub-$550 price point, it could offer a compelling alternative to the X5, especially for users already invested in the GoPro ecosystem or seeking a more streamlined editing workflow via the GoPro Quick app. With the teaser campaign now live, GoPro Max 2 360 appears to be closer than ever to an official launch. While no firm release date has been given, the word dropping and the skydiving-themed marketing suggest an announcement could arrive within weeks, possibly aligning with major events like IFA or Photokina later in the year. More importantly, its release would mark GoPro's re-entry into a market it once helped shape, but has since fallen behind in. If GoPro has learned from its past missteps and has managed to pair innovative hardware with robust post-production software, the Max 2 could genuinely reignite consumer interest in immersive video. But it won't be easy. The 360 camera world in 2025 is far more competitive, far more advanced, and far more demanding than it was in 2019. In the end, the GoPro Max 2 doesn't just represent a camera launch, it's a test of whether GoPro can still lead rather than follow. The pressure is immense, the competition fierce, but the moment is ripe. Whether the Max 2 can live up to its mythical build-up remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the battle for 360 camera dominance is back on.